Start. If the plea as advanced by the learned counsel has to be agreed to, then it shall mean that between May 15, 2015 and July 2017, the respondent, after taking or seeking the benefit of the petitioner's experience in building the hotel, just before the start of operation of the hotel, could have terminated the agreement, leaving the petitioner in lurch or high and dry to its prejudice. Stop. In fact, the stipulation was in the interest of the petitioner against such termination. Stop. Further, the plea of the learned counsel is on a misreading of the stipulations in the agreement, in as much as Article 24(1) states the agreement shall commence upon execution of the agreement by the parties and shall continue in force for a period of 15 years commencing from the opening date of hotel. Stop. Similarly, Article 24(3) clearly state the first 5 years of the terms of contract starting from the effective date shall be considered as a lock-in period. Stop. On a reading of both clauses, the position emerges. Stop. 1. The agreement shall commence upon its execution by the parties. Stop. 2. The first 5 years of the terms of contract starting from the effective date shall be considered as a lock-in period. Stop. 3. The 15 years shall commence from the opening date, that is commencement of operation of hotel July 2017. And 4th, the first renewal of 10 years shall be after the term of 15 years from opening date. Stop. Learned counsel is right in stating that the interpretation sought to be given by Mr. Dutt is contrary to the express terms of the agreement. Stop. It is prima facie clear that the lock-in period of 5 years had commenced on May 15, 2015 and the notice being of July 28, 2020, which is after the lock-in period of 5 years, the same is proper. Stop. In view of the above conclusion, the reliance placed by Mr. Dutt on the judgments in the cases of Gujarat Bottling Company Limited and others, and Escort Hotels and Resorts Private Limited and others, shall not be applicable in the facts of this case, in as much this court in the country development and management, by relying upon the apex court judgment in Gujarat Bottling Limited, on which reliance has been placed by the learned counsel, has held that the relief by way of interlocutory injunction is to protect the plaintiff against the injury of violation of his right for which he could not be adequately compensated in damages recoverable in the action. Stop. The need for such a protection has, however, to be weighed against the corresponding need of the defendant to be protected against injury resulting from his having been prevented from exercising his own legal rights for which he could not be adequately compensated. Stop.